I know, Pops. I'm just saying, though, look, I'm not going to do too much, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to be too long, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to, look, real children want therapy, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying? This. I had a few questions, you know what I'm saying, about a few things, you know what I'm saying, Pops. I'm just saying. That's all right. I know you say you sit back and relax, but I've been sitting back and I've been more act, but at the same time, gotta ask you first, you know what I'm saying? You all right? Cool? All right, this one, But anyway, like, I just been sitting back, you know what I'm saying, watching everybody do what they do while I do what I do, you know what I'm saying? While they trying to make everybody see that I do something different than I do. So, you know what I'm saying? As I was doing what I do, you know what I'm saying, I was just sitting back watching what these people doing. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted everybody to really know, like, the test is on you, not me, for one. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want, I don't know if everybody, but I know we got a significant amount of people like done came out, they want to try this abracadabra shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't abracadabra me. You know what I'm saying? You can't abracadabra me. You know what I mean? Pop's not going for that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. You feel me? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? When they go to a different form of the abracadabra, you know what I'm saying? When they be trying to just talk down on your name and y'all still trying to slant a nigga down and tell people that I don't live how I live and walk how I walk and do what I do. When people watching me live how I live, walk how I walk and do what I do. So, I'm just like maybe y'all abracadabra and y'all self. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, I got an abracadabra. You know what I'm saying? Got an abracadabra. I'm like, that shit tickle. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's like, woohoo type shit. You remember saying, little abracadabra. You're doing it to yourself, you know what I'm saying? You try to abracadabra the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? The abracadabra backfire. You know what I'm saying? It come back to the person that abracadabra. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know. So please stop abracadabraing yourself. At the same time. Yeah, man. Give it up. I'm gonna be me, you know what I'm saying? God made me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all trying to go against me because I say I love G.O.D. and G.O.D. love me. That was stupid, you know what I'm saying? Of you, not me, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this shit funny. They're trying to prove that I don't love God, that I don't stand right, do right as a man. I don't do growing up shit, This shit, you know what I'm saying? You heard me? It had me tickle pink, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you heard me? Just peek out, just know what I'm saying? Just peek out, just check me out, check me out, check me out, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too much, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I just think about the brains. You know what I'm saying? You heard me? You go around here telling people, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And for one, real chosen ones don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not a boast and a brag. You know what I'm saying? Because it is the best path to walk, but it's a horrific path to walk at the same time. Because when it comes to your loved ones and everybody, when you see the different people that turn against you, you know what I'm saying? That's when you see what the real love and what it, you know what I'm saying, where your heart was really set at, to where that can bring people, that can hurt people. Certain things going on where people trying to focus on having you feel down, depressed, you know what I'm saying, all type of extra shit, it go with a whole lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, warfare where people, where they come with the abracadabra, you know what I'm saying, they try to abracadabra, you know what I'm saying, you ain't really anointed, you know what I'm saying, and covered by God, you really out there doing stupid shit with the abracadabra, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying though, you know, because not everybody that do the abracadabra is a bad person. You feel me, you know what I'm saying? You know, so when you dibbling and dabbling into that type of shit, I'm just saying, you know, like, you know, you really just, you know what I'm saying, like, end up with different feelings, you know what I'm saying? People can see you walking a certain way, but they really don't know what you're going through, what's on your mind. You feel me? They really don't know the feelings that you have. They really don't know the fight that you're fighting not to be the person that they're trying to paint you. You feel me? You know, because like people be trying to paint you in a certain way based off how you used to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never knew I was a menace to society. I was a danger to. I ain't never knew that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know, you got to think about the mind frames of people. You know what I'm saying? During the walk, because it'll draw you into doing things on your walk that you really supposed to be confirmation. What you're supposed to be growing from. You feel me? Like going 0 to 1 million, you know what I'm saying? 0 to the penitentiary ever, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the things that they'll do to try to draw you into some shit, that's some shit that'll make you go ham about some shit because it's really on a really disrespectful, and they want to disrespect you because they want a reaction from you from the disrespect that they send it to you. So you know what I'm saying? You know, there's a whole lot of hard shit on the walk, but you get a whole lot of hard shit that you get through that build you. They give you mind frame, they give you something different to go on. You feel me? Like I said, when you get them universal glasses, you know what I'm saying? You can't afford, you can't force nobody else to see what you see. What you see is what it is. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So being picked by the universe, which is God, you feel me? To serve a certain purpose, you know what I'm saying? You walking that walk, you feel me? Just like the things that'll hurt you and destroy you. You feel me? It's really happening. In certain situations you really can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing but trust God. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not an easy walk. You feel me? There's nothing easy about this. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But it gets easier as you go. That's how you know when you're growing and you're really building, you're really learning the lesson, you're really doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you can laugh at the dumbest that's trying to do what they do because they're playing their part. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Of doing what they do. You feel me? So, you know, it's like when Pop see and give you that clarity to see everything that's going on, everything that's, you know what I'm saying, a potential threat, or anything that's a harm, anything that's not good for you that you need to separate from, you need to get away from, when you need to let go, you know what I'm saying, or you need to handle a certain way, like we used to say, feeding with a long handle spoon, but at the same time, you know, you feel me? So it's not an easy walk, you know what I'm saying? But just I guess I don't know if for everybody. I know for me, it done got to the point to where it just fucking amazing. You feel me? Or the type of situations and the lengths that people will go to try to have a great outcome of a situation that was already supposed to be the greatest outcome for the community and the family and the one. You feel me? Just sitting back, so like, you know, when you think of the regular mind frames, does nobody, so nobody in the family happy, and they're gonna bring this money to the family, bring these blessings to the family. Went out to go get these blessings for the family and actually made it to get these blessings, which is supposed to be for the family, but not. It's not for the family. It's to build a different family because the family that it was supposed to be meant for wanted to stop and destroy it and going to the ends of their life, you hear me, to stop and destroy because they wanted God's blessings. You hear me? So just listen to what I just said. And we always say you can't hide from God. You can't get under the bed. You can't do nothing. God see all. So how you think God was going to change his mind and let you take the blessings from somebody that he said was going to hold the blessings and bring the blessings and think it was going to transfer to you? God was just going to give up and say, okay, y'all can have it. But they call me mental, incompetent, and stupid. I'm just saying, think about that thought. You know what I'm saying? You know, situations going on, they're trying to, I got my chart all along. I done posted videos, all that. I'm just saying, I don't know where y'all get these. Ain't got no STDs, no HIVs, no none of that. You feel me? So I don't know where y'all get that from, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I can still take more tests to show it. I'm just saying that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to think about the situations of everything that went on. I'm just bringing on the things that I've been thinking about that they think I don't know about, that I know everything about because I knew about it before you got ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the universe, the glass that you get, the clarity and the facts of the things that's going on. You're able to see the situations to get yourself out of situations before it becomes a situation that you can't get out of. I'm just saying. Discernment. You feel me? Intuition. We've been hollering, man, I should have followed my first mind. Following your first mind. Not being able to say I should have followed my first mind. Actually following your first mind, no matter what comes with you following your first mind. If I got to leave you behind and leave what I got to leave to go follow my first mind, because my first mind was on my mind, that's going to keep me in the right state of mind, because I'm looking at everything that was going on y'all mind and it's not going right around y'all. My first mind told me get the fuck. I'm just saying. You know, this should be an evaluation. You know, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Just keep me out. Just a little razzle dazzle. I'm just gonna do that just a little bit today. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at all the certain situations and things that you have to make it through. You know what I'm saying? All I say is not hard. Now imagine you seeing your mother and your father ruin their life to try to stop you from having life. Whoever, that type of shit hurt a normal person, because how would you feel about having to fight your mother and father to be a grown man? They don't want you to be a grown man. They want you to be something they can step on and talk to any kind of way. What kind of, I'm just saying, that's the type of fight you got to fight without fighting the fight. You feel me? Because you put it in God's hands during the fight, because God going to do all the fighting for you. All you got to do is grow, learn, develop yourself. Stay focused, obey, obedience. That's it. Learn. You feel me?